Hello everyone, we're road tripping with Ken and Arlene again. It's been a little while. There's been a few things going on this trip. Nothing bad, but well, no.
Well, I almost died.
No.
I got COVID. I almost died.
COVID. And then he got a cold.
Before COVID.
So that was an ordeal.
Yeah.
And then, we visited Miranda, we visited with Travis, and so those things kind of threw our schedule off a little bit. Those were nice things. The COVID and the cold wasn't so nice, but anyway, kind of got us off track. But we are here talking about our trip to Las Vegas and Arizona.
Crazy thing is, we're catching up with you in Missouri. When we left last time, we were finishing up with California.
Yeah.
So we're now in Missouri, Lake Ozarks.
Yes, but we are catching up because we had some really cool things going on. So when we went to Las Vegas, and no, we didn't hit it big.
No.
We're still poor.
Yeah.
But Alex joined us. My son, he flew out to Vegas to be with us for a little while. And we went to see the Sphere, which is something new that they built in Las Vegas. We added some pictures in this video, but I think U2 was just playing there. And it's basically this big round ball. It's huge.
The Sphere in Las Vegas, and you'll see it. It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. So we left Las Vegas with Alex, and we headed south. We were heading to Arizona our first stop was in Prescott to stop at my brother Ron's place, Ron and Suzanne. We stayed there a night, had a nice home-cooked meal.
Oh, yeah, it was fabulous.
And we went from Prescott down to Phoenix and met with my niece and one of my nephews, Kyle and Christina. We had some lunch with them, which was a nice visit.
Yeah.
And then we headed to Tucson, or Tucson, the
way some people say it. So we stayed with Miranda and Brendan for 3 or 4 days, and we climbed Mount Lemmon. We didn't climb it. We drove up and we did a 3-mile hike. It's a ski area up there. It's pretty cool. Nice place, nice hike. And I think we went to the Pima Air and Space Museum. Tons of planes, and everybody got to learn a whole bunch about the Air Force and planes.
And I added some pictures that I took there at the museum as well, so you'll see those in this video.
And after that, Arlene talked us all into going to the biosphere, which none of us really knew what it was about until we got there, and it was a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
So we spent all afternoon walking around the biosphere.
Well, and the really cool thing about this is back in my previous life when I was teaching.
That was a long time ago.
It was. But I remember in the science textbook that I was using, it talked about the biosphere too. And they had a group of 8 people that lived within this building, I guess. And they were really self-sustaining in that they grew their crops, and they had different biomes within this building.
Deserts, they had
the ocean,
rainforest. It was pretty wild.
Yeah. So that was back in the 90s, a long time ago. And so now they just use it to do other research and do experiments. The University of Arizona owns it now. So we did go through that. It was really interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. We spent a day there.
And the next day we dropped off Alex at the airport.
Yep.
He flew back to Indy, and we got on the road and went for our first stop after that was the Petrified Forest National Park. Didn't know what to expect, but that was a pretty cool national park. Just knowing that the diversity in the trees that are now petrified or stones. A lot of good pictures. We'll put that in the video as well.
Yep.
And after that, we went to
standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona.
Such a fine sight to see. You've heard if you're an Eagles fan, you've heard the song, you've sang the song. There is actually a corner in Winslow, Arizona. We stood there, we took pictures.
Yeah. I bought the T-shirt.
Yeah, bought T-shirts. So pretty cool place.
It was.
Not much there, but it was a pretty cool place.
Yep. And then as we were driving out of Arizona, we did see some of the wildfires in Arizona. So it was just amazing. You know, coming from Indiana, you don't see that kind of stuff. But, you know, going back to Montana and Washington, Oregon, California, and now in Arizona, it's just interesting how that happened. We'll talk about it probably in a future video, but when we were in Oklahoma yesterday, we saw the fires there.
Oh yeah, we had to drive
purpose.
through one. It was on purpose. Yeah, grass fires.
So
yeah, it's
just
crazy.
Learning a lot, finding out all about that stuff. What was funny was that there were the wildfires, but yet the sign that said, what is that kind of sign? The likelihood of fires?
Yeah, fire danger is low.
It was low. But
there's like 6 fires around us.
Yeah, we were watching the smoke come through the mountains. So anyway, that's where we are right now. Arizona was a lot of fun. It was really hot, but it was also sunny, and that's what I liked.
Yeah,
so
it was beautiful.
That's where we are. So I hope you enjoyed the pictures that we add onto this, and we'll be back with you probably shortly, catching you up with what we did in Utah. So
Utah, Colorado, New Mexico,
Texas,
yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. So we've been on the road, but it's been a blast.
Yeah, not too much longer we have. So anyway, that's where we are. I hope everyone's doing well. We miss you all, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
Bye.
Peace out. In the early 1990s, there were 2 missions where crew members were sealed in this structure in order to measure their survivability. There were many experiments being run, but the key one was to see if the crew could totally be self-sustaining. Since then, the structure has continued to be used for additional research experiments. This rock was once a tree 218 million years ago here in the Petrified Forest National Park in northern Arizona. These signs have been very confusing to us because just to the right of the sign, we see these pictures or these views of the mountains that are on fire. So still trying to figure that one out.